Hey Brenda, so this is the video that George said we put together to go over kind of what you need to do in order to see clients coming through your door in the next 30 days. You might be wondering, why do we put videos like that together? And to be real fair and transparent with you, a lot of small businesses just don't take the time to see how to properly apply SEO to get the most value out of it, or they've trusted somebody who said that they could do SEO and they really couldn't do it. And so they've been burned with bad experiences and spending a lot of money and not seeing any return of investment on that. So what we figured out is that when we put together these videos and we show you three things that you can do, three very powerful things that you can do right now to change your business in the next 30 days, if you apply them, a lot of businesses come back and they say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. I cannot believe you gave me all this value. We just don't have the time because now business is booming. Can you please help us? We trust you. So if that's something that you think probably will be on your train of thought at the end of this video, you can reach out to George and set up an appointment to kind of talk about how we can move forward and showing you exactly what needs to be done for you to increase your clients. So without further ado, I'll get started with a couple topics I'll talk to you about. And I'm gonna be thorough and I'm gonna be real in depth on a couple of them. And I just want to make sure you have a clear knowledge of what to do going forward. So I'll talk about content today, citation, and I'll talk about backlinks. And the first one I'll start with is content. So Google's algorithm changed, right? Last year in May, it changed again, and it got real strict about content. And so people were like, "Oh my gosh, I had no content on my site. I need to put content on there now." Well, it got even worse. So Google got real strict this year already in January with requiring that you not only have the 1,500 words, but that your words for your content are specific. So if you're looking for, they need to like buyer intent. So buyer intent, if I'm looking for a program that helps me hire veterans, I'd be looking for a keyword like veteran reentry program or veteran transition services or veteran transitional services. Like specific keywords that people are searching for and the content related to that keyword. That's the algorithm has really gone crazy. So when I came to your site and I went to all three of the tabs and I checked out the information that was on there. Great job in putting together a nice site. What I noticed is that you did not have at minimum 1,500 words. And then I was trying to key together like what keywords you were looking for in here in order to really get you the traffic that you're looking for. And I realized that we need to optimize your content. So not only do we need to have 1,500 words, but we need to optimize this content that you got on your site so that it reads for you to be able to get the specific type of clients that you're looking for. So I compared, all I did was put in your actual name actually, because that's the easiest thing for you to rank for. I put in Project H.I.R.E, and what came up was Project H.I.R.E. You guys actually weren't on this front page of Google for your name, which tells me that we've got some stuff to do on the back end, the offsite SEO, so no worries. But I did notice that they don't have 1,500 words on their front page, which means that if we can get you done correctly when it comes to the back end of your website, then you can outrank them for this. Keep in mind too that this is a .org, so orgs tend to have a little bit more trust authority because they tend to be seen as government sites. So next, I want to talk about citations with you, and citations will tap into backlinks because a lot of citations today, which are online directories where you'll put your business name, phone number, address, and website, they went from being paper to being online, so they have trust ratings themselves that they get from Google, and a lot of them will allow, if a user is searching them, to go to the company's website that they're linking to. So example, if I got on MapQuest and my website address was on MapQuest, then if a customer was searching for my services, SEO services, in whatever area I'm servicing, then if they came to my page and they saw, or my directory page and they saw my website, they could click on that website and they could go to my website from there. And so any trust or domain rating, which is this right here, domain rating that website MapQuest has is now being shared with me, because Google has said, okay, these guys must be trustworthy for MapQuest to say they're worthy enough to have their website listed here and allow people to go to it. So what we want to do is get you on 200 to 300 directories like that with really good domain ratings. I mean over 10, with a domain rating over 10, to get your trust kind of built up and get your UR rating built up so that you can actually start to rank and be applicable, be valid. Because right now there's not enough data for because you just don't have you don't have things linking to you. You don't have any keywords that you're ranking for. You don't have any links going properly to your site. You're not listed in enough directories like you should be. So that's what's going on. So to go further deeper into backlinks, it's really important that you get a backlink that not only has a higher domain rating, but that also they don't have spammy links connected to their website. The quality of links coming to their site is super important. The same way the quality of links that go to your site is super important. More is not always better. It's important that you don't go any more than, let's say I have a page, that I get any more than 20 referring domains to that one page. Now this is your whole domain, so I could expect to see like maybe 500 referring domains if you had a really, really big website. But if you don't have a really big website, you only have like a 10-page website, then I'm only expecting to see max maybe 200 domains referring back to your, or 200 websites referring back to your base domain. So I wanted to show you what your competitor looks like just so you can kind of understand what's going on here. So these guys have 115 keywords. Their backlinks are 163K. I'm going to tell you right now, URL wise, their backlinks might be a little excessive. Not too much. It seems like they've done some cleaning up and they start to take some of those spammy things off of there, so they're doing good on that. But we want to get you referring domains. Now your site isn't as big as theirs. You've only got 3 pages on your site, from what I can tell, which means that you have the opportunity of having up to 60 referring domains on your site if you wanted to, which would give you enough backlinks and will give you time to, if you put enough content on there like you should, optimize content, will give you the opportunity to have organic keywords that you're ranking for and increase your traffic. So I wanted to show you this because I really want you to understand, like, we're not going to follow all their keywords in here, obviously, because they don't apply to us. It's just, these are kind of random random keywords. And if you look at here, your trust has to be really high if you start ranking for keywords in the 50s, the 30s, even the 15s. Like, the higher it is, the longer it takes for Google to see you as an authoritative website to be ranked for that. And if we're talking about 100 search volume with a 57 KD, that's just not worth it. I'm looking for anything that's going to be under 6 KD for you, right? So anything that's going to be under 6 KD that has to do with what you do, with the value that you bring. So I know that this was a lot of information to compile into a short video, and I apologize. I hope that this was very thorough for you so that you can understand what needs to happen, but I'll recap anyway. So content-wise, you need at minimum 1,500 words, and it needs to be optimized with the specific keywords that you're trying to rank for. Secondly, your citations. Those online directories where you put your business address, name, and phone number, you need to have about 200 to 300 of those, and they need to be good quality links. So if you're going to do follow from it, then you want good quality links from it. And then lastly, actual backlinks to your website. We need to get you some because right now you don't have any. So one backlink isn't enough, obviously, for you to rank for keywords that are pretty difficult. And that's why you're not ranking for any and they're not registering any. So if you take everything that I talked about with you today and you apply it to your website, you're going to see an influx of customers within the next 30 days super fast. If you want to talk about a detailed plan to show you exactly everything that you need to do, just send George a message and he'd be happy to set up an appointment to go over that with you for free. Again, looking forward to hearing from you, and thanks so much for taking time to check this video out.